Wait 1 second. Good afternoon, everybody. We are here at Fairfield Woods Middle School. I am Chase Coburn, and today we have an incredible matchup for all of you. It is the Fairfield Woods Wildcats against the Hillcrest Hawks. The Cats looking to win 2 in a row after a dominating win over Ludlowe. The starters, soon to be announced. Martina Kozeracki, our star of the game, not starting, but we'll see what she could do in this matchup. All right, starters soon to be announced. I spoke to Coach Allison before the game, but she was saying that they just simply need to score more than the other team. It sounds like a really boring take, but it's actually true. You just got to score more. You got to put the ball in the hoop. You have to execute offensively. I spoke to Martina about what she needs to do, and she said about teamwork, rebounding, and aggressiveness. I think all three of those are great. They move the ball around. They rebound. Should be a great time. Starters to be announced. All right, guys, let's give it up for our starters for Hillcrest. First, number 11, Riley Barrett. Number 23, Alyssa Sanino. Number 15, Sammy Russo. Number 14, Kelly Lungi. And number 33, Molly Connolly. Now let's give it up for your starters for your Fairfield Woods Wildcats. 7th grader from Osborne Hill Elementary and the team's leader in steals, number 5, Megan Lundergan. 7th grader from North Stratfield Elementary, number 10, Jocelyn Farrell. 8th grader from North Stratfield Elementary, number 14, Julia Feckety. 8th grader from Holland Hill Elementary and the team's leading scorer, number 12, Claire Holt. 8th grader from Osborne Hill Elementary, number 20, Peyton Guth. And at head coach in her first season, Miss Allison. Go Wildcats. All right, so there are your starters. Again, no Martina Kozeracki in the starting lineup. No Martina Kozeracki in the starting lineup, but she is our star of the game, and so it will be very interesting to see what she could do in this matchup. Again, they just said rebounding, and that should be at the utmost of importance for the Cats in a matchup like this. You got to rebound. They lost the last time they played Hillcrest. Game soon to get underway. It's the Cats, and it's the Hawks. All right, it's Guth to tip. It's Guth and Sanino. Ball in the air. We are underway from Seltzer Court. Feckety drives it the right, tries to get it to Farrell. No. Part of the things we talked about was teamwork and being on point before the game. So far, not an incredible start. 9 seconds in, it's already Hillcrest basketball. Sanino has to kick it. There's Barrett. Barrett to Lungi. Back to Barrett. Excuse me. She'll try a 3. No good for Sanino. Rebound goes to Barrett. Barrett drives it the right. In the air. Floated. No contact called on Feckety. It will stay, or go, excuse me, to the Wildcats. Feckety, a hard pass to Lundergan. Then to Fecity on the inbound. The Hawks pressing early. They get it to Farrell, who barely controls it, and she turns it over. She's one of the team's leaders in turnovers throughout the year. There's her first of the game. Now driving in an unbelievable cut. Barrett executes for the first points of the day. There's Fecity into Guth. Guth locked up at the paint. Kicks it out Fecity. Then here's Farrell coming off of her turnover. Into Guth. In the paint. Fading away. Peyton Guth's shot rolls off. Up the court to Lungi. Holt playing aggressive defense. Her first live stream game since injury. Mid-range, way off. Fecity rebound. And now she's in the corner, locked up. She's got to get it out of there. It's a jump ball. Excuse me, they say a foul on Kelly Lungi of the Hawks. So an interesting call. I would have called a jump ball, but whatever. Now it's turned over. Lungi makes up for it. Into Barrett. Kick back out. Driving. Barrett mid-range. No good. Rebound to Lundergan. Really the first time she's touched the ball today. Fecity. Nearly 2 minutes into the first quarter. Score 2-0. Foul as Claire Holt driving it in. That's 2 shots coming up for the Cats' leading scorer, Claire Holt, the 8th grader. Last time she played a home game that was live streamed was a while ago. She's had some injuries this year, but she's recovering. She has a brace on her ankle, but she's all right and back at it. Claire Holt knocks down one of her 2, or first of her 2, I should say. 6:11 left to go in the first quarter. And thus far, Cats have been good rebounding-wise, but they haven't been on point, and they haven't made a field goal. Holt's second one can't get there. Driving is Lungi. Kicking out Russo. Barrett. Russo was wide open. That looked like a travel to me. Instead, they called no travel, and the bucket is good. Sammy Russo, her first points of the day. Claire Holt. She has the fast break opportunity and floats it in. Back-to-back possessions with points for Claire Holt. It's a 1-point game. 5:40 kicked out to Barrett. Driving Russo. Look like she traveled again. Barrett from the mid-range. Ricochets off. And it will go to Fairfield Woods. 2:30 into the quarter. Lundergan to Fecity. Fecity, a long one to Farrell. And look at that crossover. Farrell trying to get it into Guth. Ball on the ground. No. And a long one down the court. I think execution and staying on point has been an issue for both teams today in the game. It's a 4-3 start for the Hillcrest Hawks. Lundergan, the clock nearly ticking. 5 minutes left in quarter number 1. Lundergan. Guth. Fading away. She's rejected. Alyssa Sanino got a tip on it. Ball wasn't even close. Now Lungi trying to control it, guarded by Holt. Then now guarded by Farrell is Russo. Into the paint. Fecity jump ball. This time goes to the Hawks. Teddy from Molly Connolly. Some substitutions now. Connolly checks out. And that's number 34, Peyton Escobar, checking in for Hillcrest. To inbound. Long one. Barrett. Lungi driving with the left. Lungi, no good. And it rolls out of bounds. I think they say deflected off of a Wildcats. It will actually stay Hawk basketball. This crowd is quiet as ever. Compared to the game on Thursday between the boys Wildcats and the boys Ludlowe team, this place was livid. They were going nuts. Now in this game, crowd's quiet. Maybe that could favor Hillcrest as the road team looked like some contact from behind. Shot is no good from Escobar, and it will stay Hawk basketball. And then number 25, Charlotte Manuel, checks in. And Alyssa Sanino checks out. It's going to be a timeout for the Hillcrest Hawks. That's a 30-second timeout. 4:20 left to go in quarter number 1. We'll be right back from Seltzer Court. We're back for Fairfield Woods Middle School to inbound Emma Russo. No substitutions. Actually, yes, one substitution. Farrell, after 2 turnovers, is out for our star of the game, Kozeracki. Kick to Russo. Russo driving with the right. Locked in the corner. Great defense from Kozeracki checking into the game. Tip ball. Hillcrest keeps it. Rebounds. And Lungy's shot rolls off. Then Goose tries to get the rebound, and it's a rebound and good. That one, good to go from Peyton Escobar. It's a 6-3 start for the Hawks. Driving in is Lundergan. Lundergan, ball on the ground, no. It's turned over. Lungy. Driving in, soon to be the 8th Hawk to check into the game. Already at the scores table. They're running a deep team right now. Driving in, kicking out. It's Russo. Long one. Into the paint. Escobar. Guarded by Guth. It's good. Back-to-back points. Kelly Pavlovsky at the scores table and Emily Gallo at the scores table. 5 minutes in to the first quarter. It's an 8-3 start in favor of Hillcrest. Holt. Now we're hearing that crowd. Here's Kozeracki. Out Fekete. Then Holt. Cats yet to even attempt the shot from outside 2-point territory. Lundergan driving with the left, kicking out. There's a 3-pointer from Kozeracki. Her shot rolls off. Goose the rebound, and it's good. It's 8-5. Kicking out. We're having some difficulties. Ball's turned over, so you guys unfortunately cannot see it. Holt driving in with the right, floating in, just rolls off. Goose the rebound again, no good. Escobar the rebound. Driving, going, no good. Kozeracki rebound. Holt's open, then it's tipped and turned over. Great defense from Lungy and a foul on Kozeracki. Out to Lungy. Kicked out. No good. Kozeracki, our star of the game. A long pass to Claire Holt. Good. Holt's got 5 of the Cats, 7. It's a 1-point game. And it's stolen. There's Holt driving. Off her leg. And a missed opportunity. Lungy. Driving kiss, Kelly Lungy. Now a mid-range shot is no good. Peyton Guth grabs the rebound, and it heads to Megan Lundergan. 1:20 left to go in quarter number 1. Kozeracki. 3-pointer, Lundergan, yes! A splash from Lundergan. The Cats got the lead. Ball deflected. Kozeracki's been everywhere in a good way. Staying Hawk basketball, a 2-point lead. Thus far, they're on a 7-0 run. Long pass out. Manuel trying to get it in, turned over. Lundergan with the steal, and then it goes back to Pavlovsky. 46 seconds to Kozeracki, who brings it up. And the ball's turned over, then Lundergan tries to get the steal. Instead, it's a pass in. No good. We have some craziness. Lundergan, ball on the ground. Can they bring it up court? There's no one else there. She needs help. That's a double dribble, I think. They didn't call it. Kozeracki. Long pass to Holt, who slows it down. Lundergan. Ball tip. She can't dribble. She's got to pass to Holt. 13 seconds. Holt in the post. Guth could not put it in. 6 seconds. They're going to get one last shot. Escobar. Ball out of bounds. Clock stops. The Cats are going to have 2.5 to end quarter number 1. You could try a half quarter. Lundergan's really close for 2.5 seconds, and the clock runs out. They don't even try it. So quarter number 1 ends. It's the Wildcats on a 7-0 run to end the quarter. They lead 10-8 at Seltzer Court. We'll be right back here on the Fairfield Woods Middle School YouTube channel. We are back here at Fairfield Woods Middle School. Second quarter soon to be getting underway. Jocelyn Farrell is checking in. Lundergan's out. Farrell, it was a tough start. 2 turnovers early in the first quarter. That's essentially all she did. Second quarter is underway. Beckety drives in. She's still scoreless. Kicked out. Kozeracki, then to Holt. Then Beckety. Beckety driving with the right. Trying to get it to Farrell. It's turned over. Driving the other way. Russo. And it's going to be a foul on Peyton Guth. Passing it in is Russo. Wide open is Barrett. She instead pump fakes it. Tries to get it in the paint. Connolly nearly traveled. They didn't call it. Ball goes out of bounds. Will go to Woods. Holt. Kind of locked in the corner. It's really only been hurt today. The Cats have 10. She has 5 of them. But there's another turnover. Really no one in the same vicinity as her. Lungi kicking out. Driving. Kicking Barrett. Alyssa Senino back in the game. Senino, excuse me. Ball tip stolen. Kozeracki, our star of the game with the steal. She kicks it to Beckety. 1 minute into the second quarter. Good ball movement here from the Wildcats. It's Julia Beckety. Step back. She wanted it. She decided not to take it. It's Holt on the wraparound to Beckety. Kozeracki is wide open. This is her second three-point attempt. This one doesn't go like the first. Sammy Rousseau brings it up for the Hawks. Now it's Kelly Lungi in mid-range. Nothing but net. We're tied at 10. Kozeracki to Holt on the wraparound. Then to Beckety. Beckety, mid-range, no good. Connolly with the right. Good. Molly Connolly, her first shot attempt, her first bucket. Back-to-back baskets for Hillcrest. They lead by 2. Here's Kozeracki spinning with her left. Then to Farrell. Kozeracki's 0 for 2 from three-point range today. She had 8 in our last televised game. Pump fake, Beckety, then she floats it up, and it's good. Unbelievable possession from Julia Beckety. We're tied at 12. Tipped. Good. Claire Holt with the steal. Holt driving at the right. Tipped, stays cat ball. They say it goes off of Lungy. Now checking in, Tenley Pavlovsky and Megan Lundergan. Jossie Farrell and Peyton Guth are out. Pavlovsky making her first trip into the game today. And Lundergan, who has a three-pointer, heads back into the game. Lundergan. Long pass out. Fekany a deep three. The catch and shoots no good. Pavlovsky, the rebound is good. Back-to-back buckets. The Cats regain the lead. There's been 4 lead changes today. Kicks out Russo three-pointer. Way off. Kozeracki tipped. It goes to Lundergan. She's lucky. A lot of Kozeracki's passes today have been either intercepted or nearly intercepted. Lundergan drives with the right. Then tries to get it into Claire Holt. Holt. Looked like she nearly traveled there. They didn't call it. Kozeracki, long pass out to Holt. The pump fake, the drive, the floater. No good with no contact. Substitution. Escobar back in the game. Sanito checks back out. Lungy. Lungy. Kicked way out to Barrett. With the right. And to Lungy, a three-pointer. Pavlovsky to Holt. Nearly halfway into the quarter. Holt with the right. No good. Barrett the rebound. Halfway into the quarter. What a tight game this is here at Seltzer Court. Lungy, that's a travel. So far today, the Cats have honestly been on point. It was a rough start, an 8-3 deficit, but then since then they've been great. They've been knocking down their shots, they've been moving the ball well. They haven't been turning the ball over. I say that as Lundergan does, and Russo with a wide open attack. We're tied at 14. Fekany to Holt. Then to Kozeracki. Out to Holt. Driving with the right. Floating good. Nothing but net for Claire Holt. She's had herself a really nice day. And coming back from injury, she still has that brace on her ankle. It's safe to say she is what makes this Cats team what they are. Ball on the ground. Barrett gets it after the ball was nearly went to Fairfield Woods. Shot no good for Manuel. Then Escobar, the rebound, no good. Pavlovsky rebound. 5 minutes into the second quarter. Lundergan up the court. Kozeracki's wide open. Now she fires it. No good. Tenley the rebound. No good. Crazy though of how tall she is. The fact that she was able to get that rebound without having an over the back foul is unbelievable. It really gives the Cats a huge advantage. Escobar's shot's no good. Now Pavlovsky misses the rebound. Russo to Barrett. Great defense from Kozeracki today. They got to start locking up in the corner, though. Here's Russo. 2:26 left in the quarter. Way out, intending for Russo. No, turnover for Manuel. Farrell checks back in. Our star of the game, Kozeracki, checks out. So after all that, it's our starters except Pavlovsky instead of Guth. The Cats lead by 2 points with 2:21 left to go in the first half of action. Julia. Here's Lundergan. Farrell was open for three-point range. Now she gets it to her, but it never actually got to her because it's turned over. It's Lungy. That's 2 turnovers in the quarter for Lundergan. Into Escobar. Ball tipped. Three-pointer Lungy. It's a 16-14 lead for Woods today. Wonderkid's been good, but she has turnovers back-to-back. We'll see if she can get her offensive play back to where it usually is. Cats have been missing out on a lot of open shot opportunities. They get it to Farrell late, then to Lundergan, then to Fekete, back to Farrell. Driving with the left, turned over. It's her third turnover of the game. Manuel, and there's Holt. What a day she's had. It's another steal. Claire Holt driving it in, then she turns it over. No, she doesn't. It goes out of bounds, so there's never actually a turnover. It stays Woods' ball. Lundergan. Long one. To Tenley. Pavlovsky is rejected at the rim. Then it goes to Farrell. So is she rejected at the rim. Ball on the ground. Stays Woods' ball. Great aggressive defense from Sammy Russo. 1:15 left to go in the first half. The scoring has died down a little bit here in the second quarter, but not much. We've had 4 lead changes today. It's been a tight one and a fun one to watch here at Banick Pavilion. Claire Holt, then Jossie Farrell. Lundergan. Holt. Then Pavlovsky driving in. She's met at the rim. Escobar says no. Lunky under a minute left. Three-pointer Lunky. No. She's had many open shots. There's Pavlovsky, the rebound. That's what she does best. Fekete will bring it up the court with 40 seconds. Fekete, she has Lundergan. Fekete driving good. She keeps it herself and drives it in for the bucket. She's got 4 points. The Cats lead by 4. Lungi. Driving Escobar. Here's Fekete. 20 seconds. Fekete up the court to Holt. Good. The lead is up to 20-14 in favor of the Cats. Driving Escobar. 2 seconds. Farrell has a full court heave. That goes nowhere. Thank God there's not stands there. All right, that does it for the first half of action at Fairfield Woods Middle School. There's been 4 lead changes. It's a tight one. But the half ends 10 in the first quarter and 10 in the second quarter from the Fairfield Woods Wildcats. They lead 20-14. We'll be right back for the second half of action here on the Fairfield Woods Middle School YouTube channel. All right, everybody, we are back here for the second half of action here at Fairfield Woods Middle School. It's soon to be getting underway. So far, I think some of the key things you got to mention. We've mentioned it throughout the broadcast. There has been 4 lead changes today. This is a tight matchup, one that can really go either way. 8th grader Claire Holt as well. Her second game of the entire year being live streamed because of her ankle injury. She has been fantastic. 9 points, 2 steals today for Claire Holt. And she has truly been the Cats' best player. Whatever they do, it will be because of her. Cats still even yet to come out onto the court as the clock ticks down. We'll be back in about 30 seconds officially for the second half of action. We are back here at Fairfield Woods Middle School for the second half of action between the Fairfield Woods Wildcats and the Hillcrest Hawks. The Cats currently lead 20-14. Can they get it done and win back-to-back games? That will be a key question in this matchup. You know, before the game, Martina Kozeracki simply mentioned you got to rebound and play aggressive. And Coach Allison said you got to score. The Cats have done both today. And if they can continue to do that in the second half of action, this will be great. Second half of action is officially underway. Here's Peyton Guth getting the steal. A lot of chaos. Jump ball stays Woods ball. Great defense from Peyton Guth. The Cats begin their second half starting lineup a little different. They're running 2 tall people in Guth and Pavlovsky. Guth gets that shot to go. Farrell currently sits on the bench. So interesting, taller ball lineup. Only one true guard out there right now, and that's Lundergan. It's a 22-14 lead right now for the Fairfield Woods Wildcats. Russo kicks out. Barrett, mid-range, no good from Sanino. Lundergan kicks out Fekete. Then Lundergan. Holt, 1 minute into the second half of action. The Cats right now currently lead by 8. If they can extend this, they could have this game wrapped up. That ball's turned over, intended for Claire Holt. It will go to Hillcrest. Trying to get it in is Lungi. She tries to get it into Connolly. Ball on the ground. Can Lungi control it? She can, and a jump ball will stay Hawk basketball. A lot of jump balls today. Now the possession will be pointed toward Woods. Lungi. Connolly steals it. Lundergan had it. Connolly playing with that aggressiveness that Kozeracki wanted the Cats to play with. And the deficit is cut to what it was to begin the second half, which is 6. Now deep three-pointer for Claire Holt. Splash. Claire Holt in immediate response. It's 25-16. Deep three, no good. It goes to Holt on the fast break opportunity. 2 minutes in. Kicked out to Lundergan. Then Holt, wide open. Fekete three-pointer. Ricochets off. Russo, guarded by Holt. Today, Claire Holt's been great. She has 12 points. Number 12 has 12 points. Holt just lets it go. She was hoping for a fast break opportunity. It will stay Woods basketball. Lundergan to Thecady. Drives. She's been double-teamed a lot today. And there's another turnover. There's Lungy. Lungy driving with the right. Euro step. No. Holt tries to get it. She does. Holt to Thecady. Ball tipped. Thecady, ball rolls. It was tipped. No backcourt violation. Thecady has to keep it. They are double-teaming her, and it's working. Foul goes on Thecady. She had to hold Lungy's leg to avoid a fast break opportunity. 5 new players in for Hillcrest. You very rarely see that. Escobar comes in. Manuel comes in. Gallo comes in. You also have some new substitutions. We'll talk about that. Mid-range, no good. Peyton Guth the rebound. Also in the game is number 3, which is Dougaliah. Thecady. Lodergood trying to drive it on Dougaliah. Into Pavlovsky. Her shot no good. Escobar. 4:46 left to go in the third quarter. Ball tip stays Hillcrest ball. Jocelyn Farrell, Martina Kozeracki soon to check in. Megan and Julia check out. We'll see if Kozeracki, our star of the game, she's still scoreless. Let's see if she can finally get some points on the sheet. There's a steal. Steal is for Pavlovsky. Farrell was able to grab it as well. The Cats have an open opportunity. Here is Kozeracki. Great defense from Manuel. Holt driving, kicking. Farrell has an open shot. Way off. Manuel kicking. Driving in with the Euro, but a travel. That was from Proteska. And by the way, if you actually look at the roster, because I have the roster list, there are 3 Peytons. Peyton Escobar, Peyton Proteska, and Peyton Quizzica on this Hillcrest team. They're built with Peytons. We also got Peyton Guth on this end. 4 Peytons in this matchup. Crazy. We're halfway into the third quarter. Farrell. Ball's tipped. No. You know, it's funny to just realizing something right now. Outside of Claire Holt's early free throws, nobody's gone to the charity strike. Shot is good on the other end from Hillcrest. It's cut to a 7-point deficit. And it's turned over, and then she steps out. Great hustle from Claire Holt. Delaney Morgan soon to check in. Pavlovsky checks out. It's been a great run today for Pavlovsky. She's been aggressive inside the paint. Here's Kozeracki. Holt. Then Farrell at the baseline. She'll get it in Kozeracki. At the wing, it's Farrell. Great pass to Kozeracki, and she capitalizes. Our star of the game has her first points of the game. Lombardo soon to check in for the Hawks. Driving. No, Escobar finally grabs it from Morgan, and that shot's good. Now at this point, they're trading buckets. No one's there. Kozeracki, they got to pass it in before it's a violation, and they lost it. There's the 5-second violation, a miscommunication. I would have passed it in immediately as Farrell was running back. But fortunately, they're not capitalized. We'll see if they can get it the next time. Come out. Dougaliah comes out. In at the charity strike. Escobar's shot's no good. Great rebound from Hillcrest. That shot is also no good. Escobar got her own rebound. 2:50 left to go in quarter number 3. Morgan. Then Holt. Look at Holt grabbing the ball. Tipped. It goes right back to her. Then it goes to Farrell. Then to Kozeracki. Holt could possibly drive it in. Instead, it goes to Morgan. Foul. Foul goes on Guth. Morgan to Kozeracki. She had the shot. She really wanted to take it. Instead, she passes it up. A great decision, though, because Claire Holt gets it to go. She has 14 of the Cats' 29. Ball tip goes out. Intending for Gallo. Woods gets it back again. They lead by 9. 2:19 left to go in the third quarter. This is an opportunity to extend this. Some miscommunication on the inbounds as of late for Woods. But if they can score here, this is a massive opportunity to really end this game. The 5 starters for the Hawks, that's Barrett, Sanino, Russo, Lungi, and Connolly, all check in. It's Kozeracki. Then Holt. Then Farrell at the wing. Then Delaney at the opposite wing. At the point is Farrell. 2 minutes left to go in quarter number 3. Kozeracki has to pass it out to Holt, who controls the ball. Great job by Holt today. Controlling, getting steals, making shots. She's been all over the place. Farrell out. Possibly another one. Too short. Barrett. Kicking. Lungi. Drives. Euro step foul. Oh, they say travel before the contact. Foul goes on Lungi. Ball's in. Long pass from Kozeracki to Morgan. Then it goes to Holt. Holt. Then Guth. Driving in. Shot no good. The Hawks got to start scoring. They only have 20 points. This is what the Cats had at halftime. Great drive from Russo, who capitalizes. Deficit to 7. Long pass. Kozeracki in the hole. Kozeracki has done a great job today in the inbound department. Fekete and Pavlovsky at the scores table. Farrell driving in with the right, floating foul. Foul goes on Sammy Russo. Will they say on the ground or shooting? I think they'll say on the ground. So it's Peyton Guth and Delaney Morgan. They check out. It's Fekete and Pavlovsky who check in. It's Farrell to Fekete. Then to Kozeracki. Out Holt. Holt. Ball tipped. It goes to Farrell. Long one to Kozeracki. 52 seconds. Fekete. Holt. Then out to Farrell. Then into Pavlovsky. Everyone's touched the ball in this possession. Great ball movement. She gets her on rebound, Pavlovsky, but it still is no good. Barrett. 35 seconds. Russo had the shot. She traveled. 33 seconds. Fekete tries to get it in. Farrell gets it. Then to Holt. Got to make sure they avoid an 8-second backcourt violation. There it is. Ball's tip will stay with the Cats as 10 seconds go off the clock. Fekete will inbound from like a corner kick area for basketball purposes. It's Holt to Fekete. Fekete in the paint. She's got to kick it out. Holt. Then Kozeracki. Then Farrell. She has the shot. Will she knock it down? Yes. A splash from Farrell. Her first points. Trying to drive it in. 1 second. Lungi. I don't even think she got it off. To the cannon. They wave it off. Possibly one of the best moments of Lungi's basketball career is called off. So the quarter ends after a Farrell three-pointer. It's a 32-22 lead in favor of the Cats. We'll be back in 30 seconds for the fourth quarter of action here on Fairfield Woods Middle School. Very balanced. Look at her. We are back here at Fairfield Woods Middle School for the fourth and possibly final quarter of action here at Fairfield Woods Middle School. It's the Wildcats. It's the Hawks. We'll send you down to our main angle as the fourth quarter is underway. Fekete drives, great screen from Farrell. As Fekete's able to drive, she makes nothing of it. Farrell. Fekete. Ball's tipped. Connolly gets the steal, intended for Holt. Driving. Rousseau. Ball on the ground. Farrell gets the steal and then is fouled. Foul goes on Connolly. Good steal from Farrell. Ever since she kind of come into the game here in the second half, she's been playing great. She's knocked down a three, drawing contact, has a steal, been setting good screens. 7:15 left to go in the fourth. Holt then led Lundergan. Lundergan has a mid-range, nothing but net. Lead up to 12. Trying to get it in to Barrett. Barrett driving foul. Foul goes on Holt. Barrett, will they stay on the ground or shooting? Shots finally for the first time since Claire Holt's first two shot attempts of the game. We have free throws. Riley Barrett's first one is no good. Thank you guys, by the way, everybody for tuning in. We know, a few weeks ago we were facing some technical difficulties with the stream and everything, but we appreciate now with the stream working again. Everybody viewing, we appreciate everyone's support, and I mean that. No, both shots no good, but then Barrett gets her own rebound and capitalizes. Deficit down to 10. Lundergan drives. Need to get it above half court. Tries to tap it off her knee. It still, I think, would be the 8-second violation. Fekete trying to get it up. Tipped. Will stay Woods basketball. They got to start to figure out a way to handle this press. Hawks have done a great job at it. At pressing. Tapped in. Tipped. Woods ball again. They're getting lucky. They got to pass it in. Everyone's being guarded. This is an incredible press for the Hawks. Another one. Claire somehow able to keep it. They're somehow avoiding a turnover. They're going to get a violation. Finally, the Hawks get it. It's with Connolly. Shot for Rousseau. Rolls in. There's back-to-back buckets. Guys, don't go away. This game is not over. Barrett falls on the ground. Now the Cats get it above half court. Farrell, the crowd's going loud. Farrell stays Cat ball. Lundergan, long pass into Holt. Then Farrell. Lundergan, that would have been a deep three. Now 2 minutes into the fourth quarter. Lundergan driving foul. Oh, no foul. They say travel. A basket here from Hillcrest. I mean, this could change the game completely. They were leading by 5 earlier in this game. The largest lead for the Cats has been 14. They could cut it down to 6 with a bucket or maybe even 5. Barrett driving with the right. Good. This one's not over. That's a 6-point game, folks. Farrell. And Fekete. Driving. Turned over. If they score here, I'd call a timeout if I was. Connolly, it's a foul. It's a rejuvenated energy from the Hawks sideline. Pavlovsky, Kozeracki, two of their more aggressive players, soon to check into the game. We'll see if Connolly can make both. That would make it a 4-point game. Molly Connolly. This is the first. Pavlovsky, Kozeracki in. They take out Guth, and they take out Farrell with 5:25 left. I like the substitution from Coach Allison. Connolly. This is a huge shot. No good. They get no points on the opportunity. And then almost turned over. No, it is. What a press today from the Hawks. That one not even close for Russo. Long pass. Kozeracki to Holt. They got to slow it down. Holt waiting. Lundergan. That would have been huge if she would have attempted that and made it. Lundergan. I'd slow it down. Make sure you get a good shot here from Woods. 5 minutes left. Lundergan kicked out. Theckeney 3. No good. That would have been huge. Instead, Sanito grabs the rebound. Trying to get it in the paint. Barrett driving, kicking. Barrett, Sanito. Barrett, three-pointer. No good. Russo tried one. Theckeney, then Kozeracki with 4:35. Long one, Holt. Pavlovsky in the paint. Deflected, no good. That block for Sanito. Then Barrett attacking. Lundergan the steal. What a play from Megan. 4:20. Holt driving with the right floating. She missed it. The Hawks still have a chance. Up the court. Russo. No good. Rebound goes to Lungi. Shot no good. Then a rebound Lungi. She grabs it. Right-handed shot is good. Kozeracki said before the game, they gotta get rebounds. An epic collapse. A 10-0 run from Hillcrest. And it's anybody's game at Fairfield Woods. We'll be right back in a few minutes. The Cats 34. And it's the Hawks with 30. We are back, guys. 3:53 left to go in the quarter. And it's been an epic collapse for Woods right now. It's a 10-0 run for Hillcrest. And personally, if I'm the Wildcats, what I would do in a situation like this, well, it's simple. I would simply give Claire Holt the ball. They were thriving when Holt was scoring. And they also need to attempt more shots from three-point range. If you get the ball to Holt and you take shots for three, but then also you need to get rebounds and handle the press. That is what is huge, to be honest. You need to make through your three-pointers. You need to get rebounds. And you got to get above this press. They really struggled with the press a few minutes ago, and that was kind of the start of this Hillcrest, or I guess you could say the Woods massacre. The lineup is interesting. You have two taller ones, Guth and Pavlovsky. Then you have Kozeracki, Lundergan, and Holt. No Farrell in the lineup. We're back. It's Kozeracki off the timeout. She turns it over. Our star of the game fumbles it away. And all the momentum is on Hillcrest sideline. Escobar, no. She gave it away. Connolly, it's good. It's a 2-point game. Holt. It's turned over. Lungi driving foul. And the student section for Hillcrest is going nuts. Farrell at the scores table for Woods. It's a 12-0 run currently for the Hawks. Lungi misses it. So no matter what she does on this second free throw, the Cats will still control the lead. Farrell comes in. Interesting decision. Kozeracki, great defensively, checks out for Woods. Here's this crowd. She missed it. A rebound. They did not get a rebound. Long shot. Good. There's the fit. What did I say? 2 or 3?
Oh my gosh.
They say a 2-point game. It's a tie game at 34. 3 minutes left. Lundergan Kicking, turned over. Russo up the court. Lunky. Escobar driving with the right. No good. They need to get a rebound. Pavlovsky gets it. Jump ball. Hillcrest ball. Now look, it has been a collapse. Woods still has the lead, but they need to start making their shots, or more importantly, get rebounds so that Hillcrest doesn't make theirs. Wide open is... No, Lunky missed it. Another rebound. It's Russo. No. And guess what, guys? You never believe it. It's another rebound. Lunky, no good. Finally a rebound. And Farrell's the one who gets it. Tipped. Woods ball. A shot from Hillcrest would be the 5th lead change of the game. Remember at the beginning of the game, guys, we were like, wow, look at all these lead changes. There hasn't been one since the first quarter. We could finally see one again. No, ball on the ground. Jump ball. Woods ball. Good job by Holt to stay on it. 2:29. They need to figure out the press. Goose. Lundergan. They need to get it above half court. Farrell. This is crucial. You have 3 7th graders in the game. Coach Allison is trusting the younger players on her team. Beckety at the scores table. 2:09. Lundergan. Too much for Pavlovsky. It goes to Hillcrest. Beckety in. Interesting decision. Lundergan, a player that's always been in closing games, checks out. 2:05. Lungy. Here's Russo. Turned over, Beckety. That is huge. Finally, maybe some momentum. They got to get it above half court. Beckety up to Farrell. 147. Farrell driving with the right. Farrell. Shot's no good. A crucial miss. Above half court. No. Too much intending for Russo. It will stay with Woods. Not a lot of scoring in a while. It's going to be a timeout, Hillcrest. You'll never believe this. We have a tight one, tied at 34. We'll be back in 30 seconds from Fairfield Woods. We are back here for Fairfield Woods Middle School. You can see that scoreboard. We're tied at 34, ladies and gentlemen. And Claire Holt hasn't attempted a shot in a while. She's the team's leading scorer with 14 points. It'll be the Cats to inbound. Can the Hawks press work again? Farrell to Lundergan. Lundergan now is in the game. So they go to their starting lineup except Pavlovsky in for Guth to close out this game. 125. Lundergan drives with the left into Pavlovsky. This will be huge. She missed it. Lungy above half court. 115. Good. Oh, Escobar. No, she missed it. She missed it again. Shot. No good. You got to get rebounds. They do. Too much. Just under a minute. 59.9 left. It's chaos here at Fairfield Woods. Timeout, Hillcrest. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Oh, wow, bejeebies. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. 59.9 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter of action. Fairfield Woods has got to figure out a solution. It's a 14-0 run for the Hillcrest Hawks. This could be crucial. We could see our fifth lead change in the game very, very shortly. 59.9 seconds. If I'm Fairfield Woods, you need to see how to handle the press. You have to get rebounds. If I'm Coach Allison, she's been doing it today, I put both Guth and Pavlovsky in the game. You need the height. You need the height to get rebounds, but you also need the aggressiveness. No Pavlovsky. They're rolling out with the starting lineup for the last, possibly the last 59 seconds. Inbounded. Rousseau kicks out Lungy. Out Rousseau. She's at the wing. Rousseau drives. Rousseau. Escobar. No good. Tip rebound. Rebound goes to Barrett. Kicking out. Connolly. Then Barrett. 40 seconds. They could technically hold it out. I don't think they will. Barrett with 35 seconds to Lungy. Then to Rousseau. When do you want to take the shot is the question. Escobar into Connolly. No! It's turned over. Great defense from Woods. 27.7 left. Can they capitalize? Driving is Fekete. 20 seconds. Lundergan to Farrell. Farrell above half court. Peyton goes. No good. It was a wide open layup and she missed it. Lungy. 10 seconds. 9 seconds. Barrett. Lungy. 5 seconds. 3. Russo can't hit it. Rebound. Goes to Hillcrest. Farrell. The foul goes on Goose. On Connolly's shot with .2 left. So, do you guys understand what this means? Connolly has 2 shots. Woods, get loud. If she makes one, Woods blows it. She missed it. The biggest shot of Connolly's life awaiting her. One shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Connolly. Good. .2 left. You're not going to be able to get it off. It's over. A comeback for all time. A collapse for all time. The Hillcrest Hawks come into Fairfield Woods and make one of the greatest comebacks in middle school basketball history. Woods falls short to Hillcrest in a nail-biter with 5 lead changes and getting it done at the end. Molly Connolly hitting the free throws. The game ends 35-34, a Hillcrest win. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. The stream will wrap up here. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. Shout out, by the way, to everybody for making this possible. We have Aurav, we have Noah, we have Parshwa, Nathan, Ian. The list goes on and on. Thank you guys so much. Woods blows it. Hillcrest gets the W. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys know me. I'm Chase Coburn. We will see you next time here on Fairfield Woods Middle School.